Hey y'all, welcome back to Salty Tarot. We're just going to have a quick look at what's going on with the person in your heart, the situation that is on your mind. We've got be open to change, be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. Oh, and we've got success also poking out here. It's time to shine. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. So whatever you've been working hard at, patience, manifestations are on the way. So you may have been trying to manifest this person, and it looks like you're going to be achieving some success, and it's going to bring some change into your life. Of course, the second I start filming, the dogs upstairs go crazy. Things are changing. There's action happening. We have recognition, admiration for your hard work is coming. So good job on manifesting this person into your life. That seems to be what's at play here. So I'm getting a very strong message to look at the bottom of the deck, which is so interesting because that was the exact bottom of the deck message in one of the earlier readings that I filmed today. The need to gain decisions, the need to gain clarity through decision making. So there might be some decisions that need to be made in this situation. What else is going on in this connection? We have bound by demands. Bound by demands, stifled by expectations, it's time to redefine limits and reclaim freedom. Maybe you are in a connection and you have been trying to manifest some change in the connection. Deeper waters, step out of your comfort zone, explore new depths. Open hearts, in vulnerability, we talk and reveal, forging deeper connections through honesty. Ain't that the truth? So there's a call to authenticity here. There's a call to be open to what is coming towards you. And it looks like it will be positive for you. We have tender attentions with care and concern, approach gently, nurturing with soft, kind gestures. Bottom of the deck, we have inner compass, trust your instincts to lead you in the right direction. So this is looking quite positive. Looks as if maybe you're trying to take something to the next level, and it looks as if it's going to go well for you. And the only sort of notes are here, I'd say. So be open to change. So remembering to be receptive, even if things are not fully within your control. So, sometimes the best things in my life have been completely out of my control, quite frankly. I always sort of want to control the situation. I think we all kind of have a natural instinct to want to control what's around us. But it is literally the times that I relinquish that control and sort of jump into the way things are flowing, that things have, that the most abundance has come in for me, whether in connections with other people, in career, all of it. There might be a feeling of having been sort of being held back by the way things are. And so I'd say this card here it's almost like this is being modified by this one. So if you're feeling like your freedom has been limited, or like expectations have been put on you that, have felt a little uncomfortable, sometimes feeling the weight of expectations and sort of like, I'm not saying that you are necessarily projecting those onto another person, but if you are, you would, be the best judge of that, of course. If you find that you are, because sometimes, what am I trying to say? Resistance. Sometimes when we get what we want, we encounter resistance because maybe there's some part of us that believes that we don't deserve it. Maybe there's some part of us that thinks that it's going to, like we want it until we get it. And then suddenly we realize that there's growth that has to come along with that. There's perhaps a commitment to another person, commitment to a situation. There can be a commitment in the form of signing a lease. You can tell I'm left-handed. Yeah. And, it's sort of like once you're confronted with the reality of something, that's when you kind of encounter resistance. And so step out of your comfort zone and explore those depths, and that will bring you success, recognition, and your manifestations are coming in. And just remember to keep your heart open. And, maybe this is the energy that you're currently in. If this is resonating, we're going to jump into the tarot. So let's see, what energy are you in this connection? What's your current energy in the connection with the person in your heart? What's going on in this connection for you? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. So, heavy sigh. Bottom of the deck, we have Strength. So it might be that you are, there might be a gift that has come in for you. So whether that's, maybe in the form of connecting with your person, or something may have come forward towards you. Like they may have come forward. They may have made some kind of offer to you. They may have offered you commitment, and possibly you were meeting with your own resistance. And so it does look as if that resistance is kind of a block or a limitation. Like there might be, always in these readings I come back to self-limiting beliefs, because, quite frankly, they are the scourge of, the modern psyche. We live in a pretty abundant era, I would say, for many of us walking the earth at this time. And a lot of the time we're held back by our own preconceived ideas of what is possible for us. And especially, in connections, one time that we might turn to tarot readings and sort of be struggling in relationships is when we ourselves are holding ourselves back. So with our belief of what could potentially be an outcome. Of course, if you're reading the room and your beliefs are, formed out of that, that's one thing. But just looking at the skull here, which I've had on the table for a few readings and I haven't really remarked on. Bird skulls are so cool. Look at all this detail. It's just got this like lattice work of cartilage in there, and then a few teeth missing, but a lot of them are still intact. It's full of pine needles. It's just so cool. Oh my God, nature's so cool. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know, the lattice work in there just kind of distracted me. Nature's lattice. Yeah, so that might be holding you back. It might be that you're adhering really strongly to principles, to your sense of how things should be. Maybe you have very strong boundaries in place, and that while strong boundaries are really important, sometimes they can foreclose developing a connection. We are at the 10-minute mark, and I'm not even into this reading yet, really. So let's get into your person's energies. I'm just going to throw these back in the deck. So what energies is your person in right now? We've got the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Wands. So your person might be looking to change their approach. They might be having a sense that the way they've been doing things up to now is not quite working. Six of Swords is the energy of moving towards something better. So if there's been difficulty in the connection, they might be in a space of wanting to put the difficulties behind them, and there may be a desire to cross a distance, a body of water to travel to you, but it looks as if they're not quite putting in the work. So the desire is there, but the work is not. And so that might be what they're like. Literally, this person, this rhinoceros, is setting out on a journey. They've got a map in their hand, they've got some supplies, they've got a telescope, and they've got the stance of a person who's embarking on a journey. And so it might be that your person is feeling a need to change their approach and to take some steps to actually either put difficulties behind or, move towards you. Let's see where things are heading in this connection next. Ooh, strength popping out again. So strength, we'll just pull out some more cards, but strength can be about strong feelings. It can be about strength of passion. It can also be about the strength of resisting passion. So we'll just get some modifiers and see what we have here. Traditionally, it's about, taming our inner lion. Ooh. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is a celebration. And so there might be a very fierce celebration coming for you. Perhaps a gathering with friends or community or loved ones. Perhaps maybe you have plans to hang out at an event or a party. Festival. Where is this connection heading? What's next in this connection? Using the Affirmators Tarot. 8 of Pentacles in reverse again, so someone is not putting in work. And or there could be some, might be impatience, I want to say. I might be getting that mixed up with the 7. I am getting that mixed up with the 7, but it might also apply to the 8. Way down on the floor, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is about staying in your comfort zone and potentially being really attached to, so it might be that if there has been some strong boundaries set, it might be that there's a very strong attachment to those boundaries. 6 of Pentacles is about equal give and take. So if there's been an imbalance in the connection, then it looks as if that's going to be set right. So if you were giving a lot to the connection, then perhaps your person's going to come around and realize that they need to give more, as perhaps even you step back from overgiving yourself, or vice versa. Like if your person was giving a lot to the connection, maybe you are realizing now that you need to give more. We've got the Star and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Star is about wish fulfillment. So just looking at what's around it. So it may be that if going back to the manifestation, so your manifestations seem like they're coming in. If you've been trying to manifest this person, then it looks as if that is coming to pass. Whatever has been the case in this connection, it looks like things are shifting. So what I really am seeing here is success and change. So if things have been stagnant, or if they have been maybe not fully comfortable for either one of you, it looks as if you're going to find your groove with each other. But it looks also like there's perhaps I'm really getting the sense of some strong boundaries put in place. It's funny, when the 4 of Pentacles came out, I thought it was the 4 of Cups for a second. And now we do have the 4 of Cups. So that could be about some standoffishness or sort of fears holding one back. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles in reverse. So again, there's a bit of a message of someone not doing the work, not fully investing, but perhaps that's the energy that they have been in up to now, because I'm really seeing a shift here towards a happier state of being. So if that has been the case, then I think it's going to be set to right. Let's get some channeled messages. We'll pull some Hidden Truth and then some Hermit Tarot. I'm so excited to have these decks. We'll just get a few because I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, so this might be a reconnection that you've been trying to bring into being. It's looking like perhaps you've been through a cycle with this person already. And so perhaps the timing in the past was not right, and it might be that timing is is coming through for you now. I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay. So definitely a very strong message here that there has been some past issues in the connection. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Bottom of the deck we have, I hid who I really am from you. Let's pull some Hermit Tarot for a few more messages. What are the messages from your person in this connection? I want you to choose. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? So maybe some vulnerability on your person's part that led to them kind of avoiding getting closer. I think so, yes. So perhaps that speaks to you. I have so much desire for you. Let's get a couple more. This is very black, white, and gray. There's a lot of color in this deck, but it's coming out black, white, and gray so far. We've got I am manifesting you. I am terrified. Aw. Oh, sweetie. I think we should slow down. Any other messages? We have one pentacle. So again, this is the third time that that's come through. So that's the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely something here about a gift or some kind of opportunity, something, a person coming forward with an offer, essentially. And then we have number 10, you are my everything. So that's sort of the energies of the 10 of Cups. So in the beginning, we had the 10 of Cups reversed, and then it's coming through in the channeled messages now. And we have another 10 here, you make my heart full. So yeah, it really looks to me like there's been maybe some, like a bit of a rocky road and some difficulties happening in the connection, and that there's going to be a shift. I'm seeing very strong energy of a shift. We've got, just on what we've got here, we've got 1, 1, 1. We've got 7 and 4, which makes 11. That's where my brain's going. We've got a 9 and a 10, so it's almost like 9, 10, 11. And then there's definitely an 11, 11, or even an 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And these two don't have numbers on them, but we can take them as zeros, shall we? I think so, yes. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. And if so, please do put a like on the video, subscribe, really helps the channel. And if you could leave a comment down below, that helps the video to get seen. So even just an emoji, you can put see if you can find a coin. We got a lot of pentacles energy in this one. And some kind of, you know, or a dollar sign, if you like. Pentacle would be so much sexier. You could put a star. There we go. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.